Imagine a superhero team-up of Iron Man, Batman, and Sherlock Holmes. That's Palantir in the world of data. Palantir builds Gotham and Foundry, powerful data platforms used by everyone from spy agencies to big corporations. In Palantir's comic book origin story, Gotham is the caped crusader for governments and defense, an intelligence and defense tool used by the U.S. intelligence community and military, while Foundry is the friendly robot butler for businesses, integrating everything from Wall Street spreadsheets to factory sensors. Palantir even has Apollo, a mission control system for deploying software, and a new AI platform, AIP, that CEO Alex Karp says will let companies integrate and metabolize public AI models alongside their own data. In short, Palantir likes to call itself the platform for making AI actually work in the real world, the Jarvis to your Tony Stark. As the company's docs put it, Palantir AIP powers real-time, AI-driven decision-making in the most critical commercial and government contexts around the world. In other words, Palantir claims it's the only platform that can truly operationalize AI, hooking cutting-edge ML models up to real business workflows safely and at scale. Gotham and Foundry, Palantir's superpowered data tools. Think of Gotham as Batman's Batcave data lab for governments. It fuses Secret Service intel, satellite feeds, battlefield sensors and even social media to give commanders supersight on threats. Foundry, on the other hand, is like a high-tech enterprise mainframe. Imagine Tony Stark's arc reactor powering Wall Street and factory floors. It pulls together all of a company's data, shipping, sales, customer records, supply chains, into one giant smart spreadsheet. Companies like Airbus, Mercedes, and the FDA possibly have used Foundry to optimize everything from preventing wildfires to tracking COVID cases, turning messy data into actionable maps and dashboards. Palantir boasts that Foundry's ontology lets businesses run your business as code, meaning the data is all connected. It's literally called an ontology under the hood. Palantir's main products, Gotham, built for government's military, specializes in real-time data sharing and analysis for national security, helping agencies like the CIA and U.S. military collaborate. Foundry, built for companies, integrates data from databases, cloud apps, and Excel files into one platform with drag-and-drop analytics. Businesses use it for supply chain modeling, fleet management, patient outcomes, etc. Apollo, the mission control system that automatically deploys and updates Palantir software in the cloud or on-prem. It even got FedRAMP certified for secret-level U.S. government use. AIP, AI Platform, a new launch in 2023. Palantir calls this the AI mesh that connects GPT-style models to operations. Rather than build its own AI brains, Palantir aims to be the infrastructure that others' AI brains run on. As Karp says, we don't build models but be the infrastructure on which models are deployed. In everyday terms, using Palantir is like turning your company's data into a high-quality latte instead of a bitter drip coffee. Palantir's secret sauce, its ontology and workflows, means anyone can blend sales numbers, machinery logs, and customer info into one smooth cup of insight, no spillage, and even non-techie users can sip from it. The platform promises to deliver operational insights on autopilot. If your data were an Avengers HQ, Palantir is the AI Jarvis running the show behind the scenes. By the way, if you are benefiting from the content so far and want more like this, hit the subscribe button, turn on the notifications bell, and comment the word more. Just go ahead and type the word more so I know. Now that you've commented, let's continue. But wait. If you are interested in stock news updates that might be relevant to your financial targets, join us and become a member for member-only videos. Find the link in the description section below. Palantir's AI muscle, putting the A in AI. Palantir often brags that it's uniquely suited to operationalize AI, basically, making AI actually do stuff in the real world. Think of Palantir's AIP as the arc reactor that powers the suit. It connects big AI models, like GPT or image recognition networks, directly into your workflows. The official Palantir docs say AIP powers real-time, AI-driven decision-making in the most critical government and commercial contexts. For example, in healthcare, one hospital used Foundry plus AIP to predict supply shortages in real time. In logistics, a port used it to optimize shipping routes on the fly. The key claim: unlike a bunch of piecemeal tools, Palantir is an all-in-one AI mesh, with Apollo, Foundry, and AIP layers, so you can build apps, web portals, or even edge device AI in one system. Palantir's CEO Alex Karp put it philosophically: their platform will help domain-specific proprietary networks to integrate and metabolize publicly available information alongside privately held data. In movie terms, Palantir is not selling another Jarvis or Vision Brain, it's selling the wiring harness so those AIs can run securely at your company's core. They even run AIP bootcamps to get customers building AI apps within hours. In short, Palantir's pitch is that while everyone can train an AI model, like a bag of flour, Palantir provides the oven and recipe book so you actually bake intelligent applications safely and usefully. Space Force contracts, a $13.5 billion space race. A SpaceX Falcon 9 rocket lifts off from Cape Canaveral Space Force Station. In April 2025, the U.S. Space Force awarded roughly $13.5 to $13.7 billion in launch contracts, through 2029, split among Elon Musk's SpaceX, 28 missions, ULA, 19 missions, and Blue Origin, 7 missions. In early April 2025, the U.S. Space Force announced a blockbuster deal, $13.5 billion, give or take, worth of launch contracts through 2029. SpaceX, Musk's upstart, ULA, Lockheed, Boeing, and Bezos's Blue Origin all won a slice. SpaceX snagged about $5.9 billion for 28 missions, ULA $5.3 billion for 19, and Blue Origin $2.3 billion for 7 missions. These will carry the Pentagon's toughest spy satellites and classified payloads into orbit. In other words, it's the Space Race 2.0, and SpaceX is in the pole position with more than half the launches. The contracts are for rockets certified for national security, Falcon 9 Heavy and ULA's new Vulcan and Old Atlas V, and they assure U.S. military has resilient access to space. This context matters to Palantir because space is turning into a big data frontier. Satellites and space stations generate mountains of info, imagery, telemetry, sensors, that must be processed. And guess who loves to crunch hard data? Palantir. The company is rapidly positioning itself as a player in space and defense data. Its platforms can tie together, say, satellite imagery, launch trajectories, and threat intelligence into one dashboard. The recent Space Force awards show the Pentagon is pouring dollars into space infrastructure. Palantir is waving its hand and saying, hey, we do data infrastructure for that too. Palantir sits at a unique intersection of data, AI, and national security, a bit like having the infinity gauntlet of analytics. Its flagship Gotham and Foundry platforms turn raw data into strategic insights. Think of pizza toppings of data baked into one perfect pie, and its new AIP promises to attach AI brains to the enterprise like Iron Man's AI suit. With the U.S. Space Force pouring billions into launch providers, and commercial space ventures sprouting, Palantir is racing to be the operating system of tomorrow's space economy. Partnerships with Musk's xAI and others only sweeten the plot. Whether Palantir can power you through your daily data blitz or help guide rockets to the stars, it is certainly flexing its capabilities in some of the most cutting-edge arenas. For viewers imagining their own company's AI future, or investors dreaming of moonshots, Palantir is a name to watch. Just remember, in this story the geek factor is sky high, the analogies to Star Wars or Avengers are real, but the numbers require a double-check. The only sure thing is, Palantir's saga is far from over, and its next moves in defense and space could make the difference between a cameo and a starring role, possibly hitting past $1,275. It's our privilege that God, the creator of heaven and earth, will bless us abundantly, make us the head and not the tail if we love him and obey his commandments. Please acknowledge him in your plans and he will direct your paths. Proverbs 3 verses 5 to 6. Want more information? Please check the description section. Also again, if you are interested in more relevant stock news updates, consider becoming a member. Link in the description section. If you have watched until the end, drop a comment like this: I stayed until the end. Just comment that I stayed until the end. When I see this comment, I will give you a heart. There are 3 more important steps to build wealth. First, like this video, subscribe and then turn on the notifications bell. If you do this, you highly motivate me to continue bringing to you educative and transformative videos every week. Do not miss out on our future videos full of knowledge and wisdom. All I am asking is your subscription. Thanks for joining us today. Your support is appreciated so much. Do not hesitate to share this video to help someone. I recommend that you watch the next video, subscribe to the channel and share your thoughts about today's video. Thank you. See you in the next video by God's grace. We love you, and blessings to you.